Hello everybody in year 3 and year 4. It's me again. We are back for another week. Hope you're all doing really well wherever you are and you've had another great week and weekend this week. Today we're going to continue learning a little bit more about our new music word pitch that we started doing last week. We're going to continue looking at that a little bit more and learning something that is also really closely related to pitch. This week as well is a very special week. It is Eco Week. So at the end of today's lesson, we're going to do a little something to celebrate our Eco Week as well. So before we get going, we are going to start today with a warm-up of all of the top half of our bodies, because the first activity we're going to do today is going to involve the top halves of our bodies. So if you could all make sure you are sitting or standing in a really nice clear space, that you've got quite a lot of room around you, that would be great. We are going to start with putting our arms out, making sure that you can give your fingers a little bit of a wiggle. Just like mine, can you see my fingers wiggling? They're kind of like creepy crawling around. Make sure you can give your fingers a nice wiggle like that and give your wrists a little bit of a twist as well. Remember, we don't want to go too fast, but let's make sure we can go round and round one way and then change the direction. Our wrists are twisting in as well. Next, we're going to come on to our arms. So if you could all make sure that wherever you are sitting or you're standing, you've got quite a bit of space around you. We're going to stretch our arms out to our sides and then bring them back in. We're going to do that one more time, stretching out nice and wide, good, and then bringing them back in, and then doing the same but reaching right up high this time and then bringing them back down, and doing that one more time. Good. This time we're going to leave our arms up there and then see if you can draw the biggest semicircle with both arms as possible, coming round and down. Good. We'll do that one more time. So lifting our arms up nice and high, and then bringing our arms round. Imagine we are drawing 2 semicircles with our arms. Let's do that one a third time actually. That's a good nice stretch for your arms there. So good, up to the top, and then drawing a really nice semicircle, finishing with a nice stretch at the bottom. So in last week's lesson, we looked at what pitch meant in music. Lots of you will remember that pitch, the pitch of a note, means whether the pitch sounds very high, sounds in the middle, or sounds low. And can you remember our warm-up that we did where we pretended to stretch out that piece of chewing gum and brought it back to us, and stretched it out and brought it back to us? And we heard that when we did that, we had a little piano sound behind us, and that piano sound, the pitch of that piano sound, was getting higher and lower and higher and lower as we stretched that bubble gum in and out. So the first thing we're going to do today is along the similar lines, and it is what is called the aeroplane trail game. So this is how it sounds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play a tune on my piano, and what I would like you all to do is see if you can trace the pitches that you hear with your finger across in the air, as if an aeroplane was traveling across our room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an example first so you can see and hear what you need to do before it is your turn. So well done to those of you there who heard and saw that the pitch sometimes went higher and then sometimes went lower, and I moved my hand accordingly to whether the pitch was high or low. So now we're going to have a go at one all together. This is your time now to draw your best aeroplane trails, making sure we are listening to the tune I'm going to play. Are we ready with our fingers? Really well done. It's quite hard to draw and listen at the same time, so some great multitasking there, and I am sure that all of your houses now are filled with lots of lovely aeroplane trails. I think that we will do one more. Are we ready? Now this time you can maybe move in a different direction, maybe use your other hand this time to draw your aeroplane trail. Are we ready? Really nice work, Year 3 and Year 4. So we're going to continue talking a little bit about pitch. How much can we remember from last week on what pitch is? We've already said this morning that pitch is when we listen to a note and we can decide whether the pitch is high, in the middle, or low, whether it has a high, a middle, or a low sound. We also talked about when we hear lots and lots of different pitches, what the word was to describe the distance between those two pitches, whether they're really close together or whether they're really far apart. Can we remember what was that word? Well done to those of you who remembered. It was interval. So our pitch is whether our note is high, in the middle, or low, and the interval is what describes the distance when we hear two pitches, whether those pitches are close together or whether they're really far apart. We also practiced tapping on different parts of our bodies to show whether the pitches that we heard were high, in the middle, or low. And we're going to do a few more today to make sure that your pitches are pitch perfect. So I have brought my melodica back for this week. We're going to do a few more, remembering we are listening to the pitches that we hear first, and then we are going to tap on our bodies whether those pitches was high, in the middle, or low. Are we ready with our first one? Did we hear that time? I really hope so. Let's do a few more. Well done to those of you who got that one. That time we had a high, a middle, and a low, all in one tune. marvellous. Now, lots of you will have heard there that each time we were tapping our different parts of our body, we were hearing different patterns of those pitches in a different order. And this is our new music word that we're going to learn today. Those pitches put into different patterns, played in different orders, is what we call in music a melody. In today's lesson already, we have already created so many different melodies. Our aeroplane trail game at the beginning was lots of different melodies, the different aeroplane trails that we made, and with listening to our melodica and the different patterns or the different melodies I was playing there, we could recognise that they were all different kinds of melodies as well. So I wonder if this week you, whilst around the house, can hear different types of melodies, perhaps when you're listening to the radio, on the computer, or if you're in the car. I am sure that you will hear lots and lots of different melodies. We're going to learn our own melody to our very, very special song to celebrate our Eco Week for this week. This song is called Going Green. Let's have a little listen first. We're going green, we're gonna take care of the earth, we're going green, we're gonna take care of the earth, we're going green, we're gonna take care of the earth, we're going green. Turn off the lights when they're not in use, think of the electricity you produce, take quick drinks, walk to school, reusing energy is really cool. We're going green. The chorus, the bit in a bit of a bolder font, looks really, really simple, and I promise you it is. It is only the words, we're going green, we're going to take care of the earth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say a line and I'd like you to copy it back. So we've got, we're going green, your turn, we're going green. Good, one more time, we're going green, we're going green. Lovely. We're going to take care of the earth. We're going to take care of the earth. Good, we'll do that one more time. We're going to take care of the earth. We're going to take care of the earth. Good, now we're going to pop that together so it sounds like this. We're going green. We're going to take care of the earth. Have a go. We're going green. We're going to take care of the earth. Really, really good. And in the chorus, that bit happens 3 times over. And that is it, the chorus done already. So the last thing that we're going to do for this lesson today is have a sing through of our eco song of the first 2 verses all together. So we're going to go from the top of your sheets. Are we ready? All together. We're going green, we're going to take care of the earth, we're going green, we're going to take care of the earth, we're going green, we're going to take care of the earth, we're going green. Turn off the lights when they're not in use, think of the electricity you produce, take quick drinks, walk to school, reducing energy we're going green. We're gonna take care of the earth, we're going green. We're gonna take care of the earth, we're going green. We're gonna take care of the earth, we're going green. Wowee, some amazing work today from you, all your year 3 and year 4. Hope you really enjoyed that eco song. Hope you've had and are going to have a lovely, lovely eco week this week. Happy Eco Week. I really hope we can join you after half term for some more fantastic music. But in the meantime, take really good care of yourselves, stay really safe, and we will see you next time. Thanks very much. Bye.